Hello, everyone. My name is Catherine, and today I'll be presenting the work that myself, Allison, Dr. Eszter, and Dr. Elissa worked on over the past year. For our study, Disadvantaged in the American-Dominated Internet, Sex, Work, and Technology, we looked at understanding how technology facilitates sex work and the challenges workers face in using technology. The growth of the internet has led to an increase in digital sex work. We see that with the rise in OnlyFans, a subscription-based service allowing users to post content and having customers pay a fee to gain access to that content. In addition to the rise in online-only sex work, in-person workers are using technology to advertise their services as well as communicate with their clients and other workers within their sex worker community. The study was conducted over a 2-year period in Germany and Switzerland, where sex work is legal. 29 semi-structured interviews were conducted to understand how workers were using technology. The sex workers presented in this study primarily performed in-person sex work, and our study typically ran for about 60 minutes. Measures were taken to protect the identity and privacy of the workers, and to that end, we collected no demographic information about the workers in this study. Interview protocol and study materials were reviewed by a sex working consultant to ensure that materials were appropriate and that they were ethically sound. So, how are sex workers using technology, and how do they want to be using technology? So the workers primarily want to be using technology to advertise their services, as well as to be able to collect and process payments and to screen and vet clients for quality and safety purposes, as well as to maintain client relations. Currently, workers are having to rely on multiple platforms and strategies to perform these activities because the available platforms do not offer features to enable a more efficient system to conduct business. Some of the challenges the workers have to deal with include having their sex worker accounts frozen, blocked, or in some cases completely deleted even when working in the legal context, as were the workers interviewed in this study. In addition to that, workers also share instances of being banned from platforms just for being a sex worker, and we saw that a lot with PayPal and Airbnb, two main platforms based in the US where sex work is illegal. Workers are also being harassed by their sex working specific platforms. We had workers shared with us having photos stolen and used to create ads offering services not performed by them, and in some cases having their images being used to run scams. And because workers were not involved in the design of these platforms, the platforms were not inclusive of the workers and the various sex work being performed. As a result, many workers reported feeling unwelcome and having limited platforms and resources to turn to. To tackle some of these challenges, there needs to be a regulation of tech companies' policing of its users' identities, which are not limited to sex workers only, but other marginalized communities as well. Any design considerations and policies need to incorporate and listen to the voices of these communities. And there also needs to be support for these marginalized communities in developing technologies through mentorship and education. Thank you.